So, welcome to the very first TeaTime Tasters with your co-host. I'm not a co-host. Leaving it in with your host, Ian Gintai. When we are having, we have a guest here. Not really a guest. We have seen him a lot, but with our guest, Man. So, Man.
Question
here.
mark? Man? Question mark?
Question mark. So, this is the very first TeaTime Tasters, and I figured why not bring somebody who I've already worked with before in for the TeaTime Tasters. So, you can see here, he's already digging into it like the greedy pig he is.
I hunger.
We got cake, and we have tea. So, before he finishes his cake, this is supposed to be like while we drink our tea.
Well, if I knew that.
We're going to start off with a simple, just black tea.
Okay.
And we're going to start off with just a very simple black tea, just to kind of warm ourselves up. Give me a... We're having communion.
We're breaking bread, yeah.
And it might not be wine, but it's the next best thing. So, have a tea bag.
Oh, tea bag something.
So this is actually meant for a gallon, this tea bag. So don't leave it in too
That is
long.
probably why it's so big.
Don't leave it in too long. I like to have very dark tea. I like it very strong.
Strong and dark.
Bad timing. Okay. So this is a Louisiana tea.
You said Luigi, like what?
I believe they specialize in cold teas, actually. So, we'll see how this comes out here. Now.
Got my makeshift sugar.
Yes, your makeshift. It is technically just sugar and dye. But
what's the problem? It's a dye. It's talking black.
He's using his sprinkles as his sugar today. The barbarian that he is.
I don't have to stir.
No, you know, use the back of your fork.
Ew.
Stick your finger in there and wiggle it around.
How is that steam coming off of that?
You were just complaining that you were cold a minute ago.
Because we were outside in 28 degrees! Yes,
we were. We were filming another video. We were filming video that probably won't come out for a long time. This is going right in front of Thanksgiving, this video.
This one?
Yeah. So, happy Thanksgiving, everybody. If you're watching this on Thanksgiving.
I don't want to date my recording. That's coming up soon. My God.
It is coming up soon, isn't it? I'm going to let that sit there for a little bit longer. Those should have been sitting in there for long enough now.
What, the tea?
Yeah. But again, it's for a gallon. We shouldn't need to sit there for 2 minutes.
Oh, yeah, it'll sit there for 2 minutes.
I have a chopstick.
No, chopsticks?
Yeah, from Korea.
Which one?
Well, one of them you can visit. So let's go ahead and try our tea. So the first tea of the day, Louisiana black tea, which is a good start off point. I'm not British.
I'm Scottish, so I guess this is a sin for me.
Well, the Aussie. If I was an Aussie, it'd be thumbs down, right? Instead of pinkies up, it would be thumbs down.
This ain't working.
That's a good tea though.
Is it?
It is.
I haven't tasted it. My taste buds are burnt.
It's a good black tea. It's a good black tea.
We're gonna have to
Get sugar. This is my sugar.
push them a shovel. Just throw soda in there.
Would you like
Soda tea. That sounds like a
Nope,
fantastic
nope,
idea.
nope,
No,
nope.
come back. Think about it. Carbonated tea
Nope.
with some sugar.
Nope.
Carbonated tea.
I wasn't gonna do this,
What? Now I'm concerned. What did I do?
but we have sugar.
What?
We do actually have sugar.
You were hiding it? I hate you.
Well, no, you just kind of ignored it. I know, I didn't bring you a spoon. Or you just...
I just... But the... A pinch of sugar is not a proper... Yeah, whatever.
Pinch of sugar. So, very good tea. But anyway, yeah. So depending on, this is just from my understanding, is the green teas, there's white teas, black teas, and red teas. And it's all independent of when they pick the tea leaves. So I believe the green tea is in the spring. Then I believe that, oh, you're about to...
I'm get all in.
You have 4 more cups to do today. 3 more cups.
Yeah?
Still.
We got roughly
Oh,
2.5 worth of sugar there.
Okay. So, anyway, I believe green tea is in the spring. I believe that black tea is actually in the summer. And then red tea is from in the fall. And white tea is in the winter, I believe. Don't fact check me on that. I'm 100% right in everything that I say. But I believe that's how that works.
So whenever you harvest them, they're actually red, black, green, and...
I don't think so. I think they just call it that because that's what the color of the tea comes out roughly looking.
Sugar under my nails now, guy. Why'd you tell me to grab the sugar with my fingertips?
Because I was too lazy to grab a spoon. So, how have you been enjoying your fall?
My fall? I don't know. It's been pretty...
It's almost over. It actually is over. Like tomorrow's the first day of winter.
Is it really?
We're getting we're getting close though.
When did fall start?
Fall starts in like October, I believe. No, maybe middle of August.
I thought it was like, yeah, middle end. Well, that was pretty good. Went on a cruise. That was fun.
Yeah, where'd you go?
Well, I went up north to the cold parts of the U.S.
That is a great place to go if you're gonna cruise. No,
I didn't enjoy
not.
it.
I would rather go to the Caribbean.
It was. I don't like hot. Obviously, I don't like it when it's hot in the summer.
Says the person who has the most clothing and is
Because I'm always
pregnant.
cold. I don't like the cold, so that's why I always have like 5 layers on. We went up to Boston. We went up to Nova Scotia. Went up to St. John. Went up to St. Halifax, and it was fun.
What did you do? Any like excursions or anything?
Not really. We just walked around the city. We went. Obviously, Boston. You got a bunch of historical sites you can go see. You got, what was our next stop? It was Maine. Sorry, we also went to Bar Harbor, Maine.
Oh,
that was a cute little town. My girlfriend.
Yeah, Bar Harbor is fun. I've been up there once.
She now wants to move there, but it's funny because she hates the cold. So she's like,
not a good place to go.
It's beautiful, but like I don't want to get cold.
Mm-hmm.
It was fun. I loved it. Got a horn, which is so something like, I can do show and tell. I can go get my horn.
A horn of what?
Oh, it's a foghorn.
Oh, okay.
Tiny little bitty foghorn. Not really tiny, that big. But no, then we went to Halifax, saw someone try to break into a car.
Ooh, fun.
That was interesting. Cops right down the road. Don't know why I didn't tell them. I feel slightly guilty about that.
Probably should.
But my idiot self, I have 2 levels of volume. I have whisper and I have screaming. I'm always too loud. So usually whenever I saw the guy, I was like, oh no. But it didn't come out as, oh no. It came out as, oh no, that guy's breaking into a car. And he looked right up at me. He's like, oh, I've been witnessed. So he starts taking off. He's there with his girlfriend, but then we walk behind us because we kind of diverged from our path. Because we were supposed to go straight past him, but we weren't about that. We looked behind us. His girlfriend was following us down the next block or 2. And it was not a very fun time. I mean, it was fun. Then drinking it in Halifax at 19. We can see what happened there.
Yeah.
Didn't get too... Cider's good. I want to get hard cider and then put in a metric...
We can get good hard cider here. And just cider in general around here.
Oh, yeah. Dude, there's this store near me that sells caramel cider. Caramel apple cider.
Mm. Yeah, if you're ever...
I touched heaven that day.
If you're ever in the like Western Pennsylvania area, it's always a good idea, if you're in, especially if you're in fall, of going to some of the farms. We have a lot of farmland around here.
It's 90% of the state.
It is. We looked up. I looked this up once. It's like 56% of the state is woods.
Well, we really look to the Sylvania part of
Yes.
Penn's woods.
Then something like 20-some% of it is farmland, and then the other 20% is actually
Cities
cities
and whatever
and
else.
commercialized.
Jesus,
Yeah, so
makes too much sense.
yeah, go see some local farms. I mean, we've got a lot of
I feel like when you see one farm, you see them all.
touche, but a lot of them have they have like their own little markets. Especially in the fall, you'll see them all over the place. Like us driving down the road, you'll just see them. There's pumpkins, corn.
Oh, yeah. If you go out towards Lancaster, they have oftentimes. I saw a few like side road shops.
Yeah.
They have not just your basic like maize, your gourds, your corn. You got a bunch of like Amish crafts as well.
Yes,
They're
lots
really
of
nice.
those.
There's-
Lots of those.
Amish quilts are the best
They are.
because it's pure wool.
Mm-hmm. They're pretty nice. It can be a little itchy, I find.
Oh yeah, because
It
of
can
the
be a little
wool,
itchy,
but
but I mean, if you're looking for a good quilt, get a authentic Amish. Did you finish that already?
I am ready for my next cup.
Okay, well let me finish here real quick. I'm coming.
That is very bitter.
It was a little bitter actually. We let it seep in there for a little long. That is again, those tea bags were meant for a gallon. And we had about a cup.
To soothe those taste buds after that bitter.
Yeah, so
It was good. It was good.
it's almost as bitter as coffee.
Almost. Okay. It depends on how much milk you put in. 'Cause it's not like as bitter as black coffee.
Well, yeah, I mean, I didn't put anything in it. So
Wait, you put cream? Stroke.
you did have a stroke there, yes.
You can put creamer in black coffee, correct? Or I mean black tea.
Mm-hmm. That's a very British.
That might
thing,
be
yes.
that might not be bad with a little bit of like creamer.
Yeah, the British will put
Well, I'm used to.
cream in. Yeah, it's called a cuppa.
Cup of what?
Cup.
A cup of what?
A cuppa.
Cup of cup.
A cuppa.
Cup of what?
Cuppa. I'm not good
Tongue
at
twisters.
I'm not good at tongue twisters. My tongue does not tend to keep up with what I try to say.
Mine tries to, and occasionally, if I'm lucky, it succeeds. Oh, but it.
Okay, so this one we should be able to drink a little bit faster because it should have cooled down a little bit.
Oh yeah.
But things like taste buds.
Then soothe the taste buds from the taste bud soothing.
Yeah. Yes, this is just us eating a loaf of bread. No
I
comment.
eat at least once. I ate at least one a day recently.
So the next one we have here, you did actually see. I was trying to keep these teas hidden from him. He did get to see one though.
Apple cinnamon.
This is the cinnamon apple spice from Celestial Seasonings. This is caffeine free. Sorry. herbal tea.
Substance.
It's got cinnamon, hibiscus. Oh no. Chamomile.
Chamomile? What are you saying?
Chamomile. That might be
Chamomile.
Chamomile. I'm not good at that either. Roasted cherry,
Chamomile.
natural cinnamon and apple flavors with other natural flavors, orange peel, and roasted carob. So, okay.
Orange.
Cinnamon
Next question.
apple spice.
How do you tea leafify an apple?
How do you? Wait a minute. They didn't actually have any. There's no tea in this.
What?
Okay. So I have a bit of a pet peeve with what we classify as tea.
It's just herbs and stuff we just shove into a bag.
If you were to classify something as tea, if you were to call something tea, it must, in my personal opinion, it must have the actual tea, something from the tea plant in it.
What would you call it then if it doesn't have tea?
It's a soup of some other form.
A soup? No. We made a theoretical religion about soup. Okay, we have classified soup in and out at Camp Conestoga.
Okay.
At Boy Scout camp, we sat down and we classified. Okay, like for instance, is cereal a soup?
A cereal soup. I believe the classification of soup would require you to heat it up. So I would
Not
say
necessarily.
no.
Here, I'll get on my phone to bring up the reference sheet. Give me 2 seconds. Let's see if I can. Oh!
Have a coffee. Have a coffee. Jeez.
Have a coffee.
Have a coffee. Have a
If
coffee.
you like coffee, I'm a coffee person.
I do not like coffee.
I hate you.
Did I not know that? No.
So wait, you make no sense. You hurt my brain. Okay. Okay. So there was Zoop, stew, and chowder. And yes, we were dumb and replaced all the S's with Z's in every single thing we did. So it's zoop, stew, and chowder. Okay, so gravy is a stew. Thickening agent is a stew. Chili is a stew. Add water from zoo goes to stew. Wait, stew. You start at stew, you add water, goes to stew. And there's chowder. So can you tell me the difference between stew, chowder, and stew?
Well, chowder has a thickening agent in it.
Yeah. What? No, not chowder. Stew. This wasn't my information, by the way.
I was gonna say no. Chowder has a thickening agent. Stew.
That smells so good.
Yeah, this one does. This
Oh
is
my God.
aromically smells really well, and since it's not classified as tea, I might add some sugar in this one as well. Just because of the sugar, the apple and cinnamon might do really well with. You should try it at least once without the sugar first. I'm just saying.
You need to give me the heads up of the tea so I can plan out which one I'm going without sugar then.
Okay. So I wanted to actually read before you got off on a soup tangent. The little thing they had on the back of this here, the story of Celestial Seasonings. So the story behind this brand, which we are going to rate, and if they are bad, we are going to land-based for the rest of the time.
This is actually my second favorite brand of tea.
Okay.
My first is whichever one has plantation mint or perfect.
Don't know what that is.
It's just a straight mint tea. That's great.
Okay. I'm not a big fan of mint
I
myself.
love mint. I love mint tea.
Back in 1969, we started picking herbs from the fields and forests of the Rocky Mountains, and in the process, we created America's favorite, very first herbal tea, still blended in Boulder by our expert blendsmiths.
Yeah, bit of a stroke there.
I did. Our uniquely delicious teas are made from the finest ingredients, passion, and inspiration. That It Will Never Come Again is What Makes Life So Sweet by Emily Dickinson.
They had a quarter writer for Celestial Tea.
Yes. Did you keep your bag in there?
Yeah. Oh yeah, the ultimate tea. Are we gonna,
ultimate tea.
Are we gonna try and actually drink the ultimate tea?
We'll each get a little bit to try. Yes. And I believe we're only gonna have enough water in there for one more cup here, so I'm gonna have to put in that back in, which there's gonna be some background noise here in a little bit. But
or we could just. Well.
All right, I'm gonna try it first without some sugar, and then I'm gonna probably end up adding sugar.
Okay, wait. Give me a heads up. Is there any other fruit flavored tea?
Fruit flavored
Or
tea.
anything with fruit? Any fruit.
No.
I count tomato.
No, but the other two might taste good without sugar first. They might also taste good with sugar.
Okay, yeah, I'm just gonna play it by ear then.
So, all right. Next tea here, the apple cinnamon.
It smells.
I should
great.
keep this box up here. It does smell. It smells really nice.
This is not product placement, by the way. We're not
No, we're
endorsing these. We're just testing them.
Hey, if any tea brand wants to sponsor me,
Hey, you know what?
I will not complain.
I mean, it might be too early. You might not have too many subscribers, but once you go up a little bit more,
It smells really good though.
it does.
It smells really good.
They're very cinnamon. Oh, with the sugar.
I might. Yeah, it's good, but I feel like the sugar's gonna help.
Oh yes. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Add some sugar in there. This is good. This is like this is one of those like sit on a. You had a better. This is like one of those you're just gonna sit in the fireplace type of teas, you know, or just sit watching somebody.
I think of this as like a fun activity kind of tea. Like you're sitting there, maybe having a
wouldn't say
chess
this-
game with friends, even.
I wouldn't say this is a social tea,
I would. I always associate my sweets,
especially
with,
with caffeine free.
friend. Okay, yeah, caffeine free, not so much.
Caffeine usually
Not
helps
much of
make it a little bit more.
That way you get the oomph of having a social battery recharge.
Oh, the sugar does help with that.
Yeah.
It does. It kind of brings out the apple a little bit
yeah.
more.
Oh.
Because without the sugar, it does. Yeah, the cinnamon kind of takes over, but the sugar does.
Now it's just
bring
kind of
out
like,
the
it
apple.
seems like a nice 50-50 balance between the two now.
Yes.
It's a nice red apple, too. You can tell which apple it is.
Yeah, it is definitely a red apple. You can. It's definitely red.
It is good.
Yes,
It's
it's
nice
very
and
good.
sweet.
Mm-hmm.
I do enjoy it. I'm going to have to take out another box, I'll have to take like a bag or two of this home.
Celestial seasonings. You did good.
You did very good.
You did
I
good.
enjoyed this one.
We will be getting more of your seasoning, your seasoned teas. We will get more seasoned teas for sure. But this
all of our money is going straight into your business.
This is a very nice tea.
I need to bring. I'll need to bring some of my mint to you so you can try it.
Yes.
I know you say you're not a big fan of mint, but
I'm willing to try though. I will try almost any tea. There are not like I will drink almost anything that is tea.
Once you get down to the bottom, the cinnamon definitely starts to become a little bold.
You're already down to the bottom?
No.
I'm sipping this. I'm a sipper when it comes to hot teas.
Recently in life, there's no time to sit down and sip things.
Well, that's what we're doing now. Take your time.
You know, I gotta be at work tomorrow, and that gives me a total of what time is it? How do you read analog? I have like 3 hours before I would like to be home, and then about 4 hours before I want to be in bed.
So we're doing fine, is what you're saying.
No, because then I gotta do so many things. I gotta sit there and breathe. I gotta sit there and make sure I'm not dying 24/7.
Well, that's what you're doing here.
This is
You're
just
rejuvenating life.
not rejuvenating life. Rejuvenating.
You know, they say that the devil has his leaf. Well, I say God has his own leaf too.
And it's the tea leaf.
And it's the tea leaf.
I would think his leaf is like maple.
Maple. That's an interesting thought.
No, wait, there's 5 prongs on that. There was one with 3. Is that birch?
Weed.
Hey, no, there's 6 there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think there's 7 prongs on a marijuana leaf.
Maybe not that we would know.
Not that we would know. Absolutely not. I don't touch the devil's lettuce.
So you were on a cruise. What cruise line did you go with?
Well, I went with the Royal Caribbean, obviously, the only one. Kidding.
Yeah, there's a lot of other.
Yeah, but personally, I do like the Royal. I mean, I've only been on 2 cruise lines.
Royal Caribbean's by far one of the better ones for the price. I mean,
yeah.
you can literally, sorry Disney, but you can literally take like 4 Royal Caribbean cruises for the price of 1 Disney cruise.
I did notice that because we went on like the Disney Dream, and it was just like a 3-day cruise down to Nassau, to the Disney Private Island, back to Florida, Cape Canaveral? No, not Canaveral. Yeah, I think it was Cape Canaveral. I forget. God, and it was like, was it 7,000 a person, 8,000 a person? It was a lot. And then you turn around, look at Royal Caribbean, and what? I think I paid $1,500 for my ticket alone.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, obviously I paid for my girlfriend's, but and then the drink packages. But once everything accumulated up to about, what was it, maybe 2,000 a person?
Yeah,
less
which is
1,800 because the drink packages are. If you go with
if you don't go with the drink package, which I never.
Oh yeah,
do,
no, that's completely optional.
You get a bunch of stuff for free anyway. I mean.
Right, I mean, you get the water, you get the teas, you get your basic coffee, you get your juices for your basic one. Then if you want like sodas and other stuff like your virgin pina coladas or whatever else, you go with the more expensive one, which is what everyone did.
Yeah,
my family.
I'm not a big soda drinker or anything,
Oh, yeah,
so it's
obviously.
just not worth it for me. I'm good with sticking with my tea.
I enjoyed it. But yeah, I'm trying to think. $300 for the drink package. So there was the soda.
That seems about right.
There was the soda with the.
Because there's different like levels of drink packages.
There was the just the basic one that you'd go with. Just basic water. That's not even a drink package technically speaking, because they can't refuse you water while you're on a cruise for 2 weeks.
Yeah,
drink the seawater.
Yeah, jump over the side. You got as much water as you want.
Then there was the soda package, which was just your souvenir cup with your soda.
That you put in the machine.
Oh yeah, with the freestyles. I
Yeah.
love those things. Blessing to humanity. Then there was the refreshment package, which was like, you go up to a bar, you ask for the virgin pina colada or the daiquiris or whatever.
Yes.
Then there's the adult juice package.
What's your favorite? Obviously, we're not doing alcohols, but what's your favorite version? Virgin. Sorry,
Well,
I said that with a little bit of slang. Virgin.
I definitely went with the strawberry daiquiri more than anything.
True, strawberry.
I love
That's
strawberry daiquiris.
probably my favorite.
It's so sweet.
Yeah, I like strawberry daiquiris. They're pretty good.
But even
It's
just
like
regular.
it's like a smoothie almost.
Oh yeah, that's why I constantly got it. Though I realize now that I could have totally just gotten regular smoothies the whole time I was on the cruise.
That you could have.
But no. But pina coladas with the rum. I mean, what? I'm a holy child of Jesus. I don't drink.
Now, with that, I actually went on a cruise. Literally the week before his cruise. I was also on Royal Caribbean. We went south, though. We went pretty darn far south. We actually hit, we were right off the coast of South America.
You changed entire continents.
We went to 3 islands. It was a 9-day cruise. We went to Aruba, which was pretty nice, which I'm having a video come out eventually on that one. That one hasn't come out yet.
I thought that was the Fountain of Youth one that you put out.
No, Fountain of Youth is here in Pittsburgh.
Ah!
Yeah, who would have thought the Fountain of Youth right here in Pittsburgh since 1959?
Does it actually euthanize? Wait, euthanize.
No, if you were to actually watch that video,
I saw the preview of it, trying to find another video. I'm sorry.
It was there since 1939. It was decommissioned. You were no longer allowed to drink from it since 1957, I think, because they deemed the water unsafe. There was feces detected in the water. So somebody took a dump in the Fountain of Youth. So, ironically, the Fountain of Youth might be the Fountain of Death. But anyway,
the blessing has become the curse.
Yeah, you were on the anthem, you said, right? Of the Seas?
I think so. No, was it? What was the one that we went on years ago together?
The Anthem of the Seas.
That was the one we went on together.
Yes.
So we went on the Adventure.
The Adventure of the Seas. Okay, I have not been on the Adventure of the Seas.
There's a photo of you on it right there.
That is the Independence of the Seas.
That looks.
They all look very similar to each other.
I need to pull up the photo from whenever we went on. Because I have a photo of my girlfriend on that what I think is those staircases.
Yeah, no, they almost all of them have that type of staircase. Because I was just on the Explorer of the Seas. That's the one I was on before you, and that had that same stairway.
Why would they just copy paste it?
It keeps everything looking streamlined. But anyway, as I was saying, we went to Aruba, which was nice. I don't have a video on that yet. I plan on having that out though. It might not be out until like January though, because I have a lot of Christmas videos planned for December. So those might not come out until this January. But the other 2 are out. I have one from Bonaire, which is the 3rd, I believe, best place to snorkel in the world. Scuba diving in the world. They have something ridiculous like 100,000 scuba divers going through their ports every year.
Is the water just that clear or something? Or?
Yeah, and they have a very pretty reef system there. I had put out a video of me snorkeling. We went snorkeling on the Sumer, which was an 80-year-old storage boat that was from China, a shipping boat that was from China that was brought over by an FBI agent. Imagine that. But we got to go snorkeling off the Sumer. Then that video is out. Then we went to Curacao.
I've never heard of any of these countries, except for Aruba, of course.
So Curacao is the home of Blue Curacao. Blue Curacao is a blue alcohol that is in almost if you ever look at a mixed drink and it's blue, it is highly possible that there is Blue Curacao in it.
So is it like a special kind of alcohol, like vodka?
Yeah, it's kind of it's kind of its own thing. But the city of Curacao, in Curacao, one of the biggest ones is Williamstead. I believe that's how it's pronounced, Williamstead or Williamstad. I don't know. But it is gorgeous. It is absolutely gorgeous. It's like all very vibrant colors, and it has, I believe it's Dutch influence in the buildings. It's very pretty. That video is out as well on Curacao, which is actually doing pretty well. They also have this like really big bridge, like this really, it's huge. It's this massive blue bridge that goes across like 2 mountains. Because the Curacao is like separated right down the center by like a lake or not a lake. Shut up. It's a stream. It's a stream. It's a small thing. It's a stream. But they have a giant blue bridge going across the 2 like mountain peaks on it. They also have the oldest swinging bridge. So it's a bridge that's basically on pontoon boats, and it swings open and closed. It takes roughly 3 minutes for it to open and close.
How big is it?
Open and close. It goes the whole way across the river that goes in between. It's not big by any imagination, but it's not small either. It's about medium sized.
I don't know what medium size.
Watch the video. Watch the video. I have a video of the whole thing closing. You can see it.
Should have gotten a helicopter tour just to be like, quick.
But there's also 2 forts on the island, which one of them was gorgeous. It would never be allowed in America because they like gutted the inside of the fort, but they like kept the outside walls of the fort, and they built they built like eateries and stuff into the walls of the fort. And there's this massive like open area with trees. It's really gorgeous. Again, watch the video. It's really gorgeous. I loved it.
What kind of, like, how old of the fort was it? Was it like a 17th century, 18th century, 20th century?
I know it was used in World War II, but I think it was there before then.
Do you know the name of the fort?
No. Watch my video. It will be. The names I believe is on there. So
if it's not, I'm suing you.
You have full right to. But we also like went into outside of the touristy area of Wilhelmstad, and like we found the central bank, and we found like the Swiss consulate and everything, and they have like 47 different countries, like ethnicity groups on the island. It's really diverse there, but that's a good one. Aruba, we went to Aruba. It was the last one we went to. We took a tour of their national park, which takes up like 1/6 of the entire island. We took a tour on that, and I loved it. I didn't like the caves so much. We were there for the caves very specifically. The caves were kind of meh. The one cave had like a heart-shaped hole in the top of it, which is it's like the love cave, yada yada.
Ew.
Yeah. But the part I liked the best was the Prince Beach, which is this like there's a bunch of like rock faces. It's all rock faces, and then there's that are like 50 feet up from the ocean. It goes right to the ocean, and then in the middle of this, there's a giant cut section down it, going down, and it's just 2 massive walls on either side of you with the waves coming in. We were there right before a storm came in. So the waves were
crazy,
going crazy. I was standing up right in front on the top of one of the stones on the rocky side, and one of the waves just came up right in front of my face. I got video of it. It was a really cool one. Again, wait for that video. That's gonna be a cool one.
Giving us a little sneak peek there.
Yeah, a little sneak peek. We also got to see goats. They have wild goats in Aruba. So we saw a bunch of goats at the bottom of a windmill, and I actually caught them.
Sounds like the most Dutch thing I've ever heard.
It does sound like the most Dutch thing you've ever heard.
Oh yeah, honey, get the gun. We got dinner. Goat.
So yeah, look out for those videos. The other 2 are out already. I'm also gonna make a video on the boat itself, which is not out yet. But on the cruise boat, yes, on the cruise boat. So look out for those. And with that, I have officially ran out of tea. Let's go to our third tea. Ooh. So, Celestial Seasonings. Let's rate these. Let's quickly rate these. The first one, Louisiana black tea. We had that was a little over. We let it steep a little bit too much, but 1 out of 10. 1 being you spat it back into your cup. 10 being you melted into your seat.
Well, that would be the 10, but I think the 6 maybe would probably be a good fitting number for the black for me.
A 6 for I'll agree with you on that one. It was like a very good baseline tea.
It was, yeah.
This I'm not gonna give it a 10. It's not the best tea I've ever had.
Yeah, I'd put it a 9.
I'd put this probably at an 8. I've had a couple better teas than this.
Like what?
Well, you'll have to come and join us on another TeaTime Tasters to taste it, won't you? So Celestial Seasonings, they're pretty good. Next one we have is salted caramel tea.
Sugar.
Salted caramel tea. This is from Big Hello. Big Hello?
That's what.
Bigelow.
That's who makes the.
Bigelow.
That's who makes my plantation mint.
Okay. This is the family tea blenders that has been brewing tea since 1945. Here, this is a salted caramel black tea. They are proud of this recipe. Enjoy this popular Enjoy this popular combination of sweet and my body's not liking all this tea. Enjoy this popular combination of sweet and salty now in a teacup. Our all-natural blend of hand-picked black tea and succulent caramel. I don't like the word succulent. Succulent caramel. With just a hint of salt is the perfect treat. Add a splash of milk and a little sweetener for a sublime, guilt-free indulgence. So we do not have milk.
Damn it! I was about to ask.
Sorry. Maybe next time.
It's fine. Is there a cow around here I can go get fresh milk from then?
where we're at right now, you very well could.
Walk 20 feet that way.
So here is a tea leaf. I like the packaging of these. We didn't really look at the other packagings weren't really anything special.
They were both
This
just
one
regular.
has actually, I like the packaging of it.
Okay.
It's very aesthetically pleasing. I like the caramel. Ooh, the smell.
I
got
okay, wait, no. I said it might not. It doesn't smell that great. At first, it did.
Yeah, the first hit is good, but as you continue smelling it, kind of like your excitement kind of dwindles.
For a moment there, there was an alcohol that my dad had me try at one point because my dad recently has become like an alcohol connoisseur of sorts. Not an alcoholic. I need to specify. He brews his own beer. He tries out a bunch of different stuff.
Which is legal here. That's not.
It's not legal anywhere else. What?
There are countries there's
countries.
There's states that's not legal in.
To make your own beer.
Yeah. That's we're very redneck here.
Oh yeah. Moonshine? No problem.
Yeah. No, this is the first hit. Like if you like breathe normally and then
I just try to
into
smell that. No, I smell apple cinnamon now.
yeah, we probably should have washed our cup, shouldn't we? That's okay. All right.
We're getting a taste test of the ultimate tea so far.
Oh yeah. We're getting a hint of the ultimate tea. We're back here. We got more.
It's only been about 10 minutes, 5 minutes. Not even.
5 out of 5. I went ahead and got more hot water going.
So you're gonna hear a whistle
Excuse me.
behind
You will hear a whistle. You're probably gonna hear the whole time that's going on. So it should go away though in a little bit. Make sure we're actually recording.
You might want to throw yours into the microwave for a little bit, honestly.
No, I can't. I'm not. This is a very bad idea. This whole concept because I don't do very well with hot liquids. My mouth burns really easily. But anyway, what we were going off of initially was smell. This one initial smell is really good. The longer you smell it,
The more it loses its charm.
Yeah, the more it loses its charm. But while you are, like the first couple of sniffs are very nice.
Even as a liquid, it smells really good. And then you get really close and you're like,
Yeah. All right, ready?
right.
Did you already put sugar in it?
Yep.
Okay.
Sorry.
I'm gonna try once again without sugar first. This one I might add sugar with.
I refuse to drink unsweetened most anything. A minute in the microwave was not a good idea. This is just, I feel the heat rate.
I already tried it.
Too hot? What was
No. So I don't want to influence your.
that? I'm not that influenced.
Try it first.
I'm trying.
We got refills on our cake, by the way.
Hot. I can't taste it. It just tastes hot.
Hey, maybe I'll catch up with you.
Definitely tastes like heat so far. I taste a hint of the caramel, but
I was gonna say mine tastes like water. Mine doesn't have. I'm gonna hope that the sugar kind of brings out some of the. I'll get us.
yeah, I guess we're gonna need some more.
Oh.
Don't overfill it, at least, since we're probably not gonna use too. Well, wait, we're
We
gonna have
have-
winter teas.
Yeah,
too.
we have winter teas.
We're gonna be here for another. Like,
We're
2
filming.
hours.
We're filming the next TeaTime Tasters here while we're here.
Just in advance, so that we don't have to do it later.
It'll be a little bit of the behind the scenes. Since we're like days between winter and fall, we're gonna do both today. I'm hoping the sugar brings out the caramel a little more
Hey.
because
Smoked tea.
without it, it's it tastes like water. I still taste
Even
like water.
with, yeah, no, that no.
I still taste like water.
I mean, like, it's tea with a hint of caramel. I can taste the caramel, but
I can't even taste the caramel. I can smell it, but I can't taste it.
like it's. If I could drink this faster, it would be great.
Yeah, no. I might throw that one out. That might be a one for me.
Like throw it out?
No, like dump it.
Oh.
I don't like this tea.
Kidding.
I do not like this tea.
At all?
At all. It doesn't taste, it has no, it's just water. It's kind of stale water.
With caramel. A hint?
I can't taste the hint of
You don't
caramel.
even taste any
No,
caramel.
I don't even taste the caramel. I don't know if I don't know if I didn't let it steep enough or.
Let me see if you can throw it back in. What? Yeah, because like I said, it seemed like that yours wasn't warm enough. Because mine was definitely so much darker. I definitely got more flavor in that.
Yeah, that might be the case. Well,
Yours is like water.
it kind of is like that.
Mine looks like you dumped a walnut in there. Like
Nutmeg.
a moldy
Nutmeg.
brown.
We put nutmeg in there. That might actually be good. A nutmeg tea.
No, let's try it. If you don't like it already, I mean, what's the risk of ruining it?
But
Just get some Caro in there as well, maple syrup. Dude, we can make a cancer tea in a heartbeat. And then lose that heartbeat because of the cancer tea. That's what that's gonna be.
yeah, no.
We're just slowly accumulating.
Yeah.
Heart attack in a cup.
Heart attack in a cup.
Heart a cat in a tub. Yes.
Heart cat in a tub.
What?
Heart.
A hard cat in a tub.
Hard cat in a tub.
It's like playing telephone.
But
Oh.
so.
You might want that has flavor in it. You'll want to try it.
Does that have flavor?
A little bit.
Oh. Our kettle's
She's
screaming.
being murdered.
Our kettle's screaming at us. It's really screaming at us.
You're left-handed, right?
What?
You're left-handed, right?
Ah! Holy crap! The handle got hot.
Yeah, man.
Hey, we got it.
I can see your point with it just being water.
Oh, that's hot.
It tastes like. I'm sorry, I'm getting more alcohol here, but it tastes like
Our brain's on alcohol today. This
you
is the one-
mixed. It tastes like you kind of mixed rum and 99 bananas. You don't understand that at all, but like that just for people out there that are watching this.
Is that like a caramelized banana?
Huh? What?
You ever had that Banana Foster?
No.
So Banana Foster is caramelized sugar, bananas, and rum.
That sounds good.
It's really good. It's we do it every year for Mardi Gras. That's actually
That's a southern thing.
we celebrate Mardi Gras for a week in our family. We have like a Mardi Gras week in of our family.
That's fine. Louisiana does it for a month.
Yeah, we're not from Louisiana or anything, but my sister really likes New Orleans, and we like a lot of the food there, and this is.
I'm dumping that one.
Yeah, no, I feel like we're gonna have to dump
Yeah,
this.
yeah, no, it's going.
One second. All right, so we are back.
Tea has been dumped. We are American once again. See, the best American.
That 3% tax.
Look, it's common sense that the greatest American pastime is just dumping tea.
Okay, so rating 1 through 10. I got
Give it a
2.
solid. I'm not. That's being generous. Is 0 an option?
No.
That's not one that I would enjoy. It'd be a 1.
No, I would not. I've had worse tea. I will admit I have actually had worse tea than this, but this is bad. I'm not gonna get this again. If this was served to me at a friend's house, I would throw it in their face.
If they're British, you'd throw it down the sink.
I just right in front of them. All right.
With the
So
tricorn and the American flag cape.
the last tea we have for today, we're already at, is pumpkin spice chai latte mix. I think you're supposed to have milk with this.
You're supposed to have a steeper.
No, we can just dump it in. Okay. So
I don't like to chew my tea.
so you know it's authentic when you need to
There's powder. It's powder.
It's a powder.
It's not even leaves. It's powder.
go and smell it. I think there might be powdered milk in this as well. I know this is just Walmart brand. I found this
and
in-
soy.
And
I'm soy free. I'm kidding. No,
so
this is much like that powder cider that you can get.
yes.
It's probably much like the same
Yeah.
thing.
This I'm not too. I was expecting this one to be the one we got rid of. I'll be honest. That's why I saved this for last. I was expecting this is the one we were gonna dump.
How many ounces would you say that is?
Who cares?
Because it says 1/4 of a cup of chai tea mixed with 6 to 8 ounce fluids. 6 to 8 ounces of fluid.
I'm just eyeballing it. Okay.
That's probably why it's gonna. Careful, you're getting a little too excited there.
There we go. That's about right. That's a,
I might go a little lighter on it.
okay.
I mean, I can always add more. I
Yeah, you
can't
can always
take
add more. I'm also only going to do like I'm going to do what we've been doing, where leave about an inch on the top.
He has moved.
Oh, we need to dump some of that in the ultimate tea.
Ah!
Great shot here.
Yes, it is.
So this almost actually looks like a milk, a milk coffee.
That's usually what you do with chai is you put milk in it too.
Yeah.
I think I mixed up black and chai at the same time.
I definitely feel like
I don't know why I added that. I want to try this one. Wait a second.
Do we already have sugar in it?
It's the first ingredient.
It's gonna be.
Which
Although
means I just added more
I
sugar to
will
sugar.
admit, I don't like pumpkin.
Neither
It's
do I.
flavored
It's
things.
not my favorite.
Now I do have a video on making pumpkin seeds.
Okay, pumpkin seeds.
Pumpkin seeds though are good. I like
Pumpkin
seeds.
product is okay.
Pumpkin product I don't like.
Pumpkin is okay.
I don't like pumpkin like black coffees. I don't like pumpkin pie. I don't like pumpkin pie. No.
Kind of hurts. Pumpkin pie. I mean, it's not my favorite by far, but I can enjoy it with a nice, healthy serving
What
of
would be
whipped
your
cream.
favorite pie? Since we're talking about fall.
Eaton Park strawberry pie.
Strawberry
Oh my god, it's the best. That or pecan.
would not have been my first guess. I'll be honest with you.
Which one would you have guessed?
For you, I would have picked an apple pie.
A lot of people have said that, and it's weird that I've been told that more than once. I don't like apple pie much.
Yeah, you just seem like an apple pie kind of guy.
Pretty American though. No, I like pecan just because of the straight molasses that you can put in it. Which, yeah, and then, like I said, or strawberry, two very, very sweet ones. Apple just doesn't sit right with it for some reason.
I can say that like bad apple pies don't sit well with me.
I'm not a big pie person in general, though, is the problem.
I'm not a big pie person either, but I like. So we have a place around here called Green Dance.
Oh, the
Or Sandhill Berry
farm
Farm.
there.
So like I said, if you are going to come to Western Pennsylvania, go to one of the farms, and the Sandhill Berry has a nice little patio area, and they have a mixed berry pie there.
I've heard so many things about that. My friend Jake, who also worked there, he was like, I had to make those, and despite having the trauma of making them, I still retain the good flavor.
Yeah, they are really good. They are. That's probably my favorite pie.
Wait, this is the final one. You want to cheers this one?
Sure. I'm not gonna be able to drink this yet.
Cheers whenever we can drink.
Yeah, no, this is way too hot for me to drink. Like I said, I have a sensitive tongue.
Oh, you're so sensitive, snowflake tongue. Wait, what?
But that would probably be my favorite pie. Do you like the open-faced pies where they don't have it's a lattice pattern, where kind of it's like a.
I like open face, I suppose. If we were to go with what? I thought you gagged. I was like, sorry.
I was starting to say something. Alright. I'm not a big fan of it.
Open face?
Mm-hmm.
Why is that?
I tend to find that the berry part that's exposed gets a leathery texture to it.
I'm not chewing on leather. Why do you think jerky has such an appeal?
I mean, jerky is. I guess it's because I expect meat jerky to be leathery. I don't expect a berry to be leathery. You know.
They'll do some leather berry. Yes, my favorite. You can need more. Just right there.
That was the original idea. I had we were going to film this 2 months ago. That obviously did not happen. But we were going to film this 2 months ago, and I had 32 loaves of bread.
What's that?
No, not of that. The video that came out by the time of recording this yesterday was communion bread. I made communion bread, and the communion bread, the recipe that I made, it's a very old recipe that we've had at our church for a long time, and it made 32 loaves per batch. I ended up eating all 32 of those by myself.
Fair. Communion bread is freaking good.
Cause communion bread is really good. If you get a good communion bread, like, it's one of the best breads out there.
Here's the thing. My grandma's Catholic, so I went to her communion once or twice, and I noticed that they were just these little tiny bread discs.
Yes, yeah. Those little bread discs, I've had them. They're like, you might as well just be eating foam, like styrofoam.
Or like you know those little like foam UFO candies?
Yeah. That does it. Yeah, it's basically
Same
the
vibe.
same thing. Yeah, same vibe. All right, I'll burn my tongue here. Give me a
Okay,
second.
Good.
That's it. Does.
For being pumpkin, I can tolerate this a little better than most.
Yeah, I'm still getting a little. I want to add more to mine. I'm still getting a very watery vibe to it.
Yeah, I should probably get some more too.
We didn't know quite how much, since we're guessing with this.
We don't have a measuring cup.
How much to put in. But we figured we could add more easier than we could take out. We don't have a dehydrator here.
I don't think you can dehydrate.
Well,
Can you dehydrate water?
Well, how do you think they made it a powder form? And how do you think they make milk a powder form?
By squeezing the cow dry. Best pun of my life. I've peaked. It's all downhill from here.
Okay, I'm actually gonna add some sugar into mine as well.
Whoa, dude.
I'm going rogue.
You're going to
I don't think there's actually any tea leaves in this, so it does not break my code of honor. There's black tea extract. That's not black tea leaves. I'm good.
It's extracted from the tea leaves, so it's a product of tea.
I don't got it.
What?
What do you have to say for yourself?
I'm innocent.
Okay. Well, it definitely got darker after doing that.
Oh,
Can you taste it?
I feel like I'm drinking an apple or a pumpkin pie.
Whoa!
Oh,
Whoa! You're
it's
right.
thick.
It is. It is thick.
It's almost like nog.
We
Eggnog.
almost. I think we might have put in a little bit too much that
Maybe.
time. But the taste, you can actually taste something this time.
I think it's the powdered milk.
It might be the powder. Yeah, that's powdered milk. You can taste the powdered milk in there.
Yeah.
It's not the worst thing though. It's better than the caramel tea. I would say it's better than the caramel tea.
It's definitely better than the caramel tea. Anything's better than the caramel tea, but
It's creamy. It's like almost creamy.
like I said, it feels like the consistency of eggnog. It feels thick.
It's not as thick as they.
Oh, yeah, it's not as thick, but it
Not
feels
as thick as-
thicker than tea.
It is thicker than tea. This is what I assumed a cuppa tasted like. I've never had like an actual cuppa, which is weird for me.
Are you sure it's a specific thing, cuppa?
Yeah, it's like a slang term in for.
I'm just verifying this. I want to know what. Ooh, nuclear war's trending. What?
It's always trending. Yeah, CUPA cuppa.
2 piece.
I don't know actually. Yeah, no, it's a slang term that they use for tea, milk, and sugar.
CUPPA.
But I've never actually had that. I've never.
Nope, it's just noun, informal British, a cup of tea.
Okay.
It's just what is cuppa slang for? Just a cup of tea. It's nothing specific, I guess.
Okay. So, just a cuppa.
So you're wrong.
That's why you never fact check me. I say things with full confidence. They're usually wrong.
You say it with the confidence to mask up the fact that someone might think that you're wrong.
Mm-hmm. You almost
I
actually.
probably add some water in this because
I almost get a chocolate taste to it. Like a hot chocolate, like a bad hot chocolate.
okay, yeah. If you're talking like the ones that you can get for like $1 for 2 pouches.
Yeah, like it's almost like a bad hot chocolate flavor to it.
I don't know. I always want to trump to the. I'm not a big fan of hot chocolate. Crucify me, whatever. I don't care.
I'm not either. I rather just have chocolate milk.
Yeah, for a lactose intolerant person, yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
But
If I'm gonna ruin my body anyway, I'm gonna do it with some pizzazz.
I do like the
Okay, wait. What are you classifying as bad hot chocolate here? Are you talking like
I'm
Swiss
talking
Miss?
like a 50-cent bag.
Okay,
of
so you're not talking
hot
about Swiss
chocolate.
Miss then, where it's like $2.50 a box, $3.50.
Well, I mean that's I'm not talking like price wise. No, I'm talking like just bad
quality wise.
wise. Yeah.
If I close my eyes and think really hard about Swiss Miss, it tastes like Swiss Miss.
Put some marshmallows in here.
Do we?
Put some baby marshmallows. I was about to say, do they have baby marshmallows?
No.
No, we don't.
We need to prepare for this next time. You need to give me like, you need to go through
I need to have like a steak here and
a steak. What?
yeah. I never know what you might want. Just have a steak, have some burgers, hot dogs.
Look, if you want
sugar,
to
oregano.
that's good in ramen.
It is good ramen, which I made a video of that. That was gonna be a video I made.
I need to show
forgot
you how
do
I
that.
make my ramen. But what was I saying?
We should do a ramen video.
We should do a ramen video. That sounds good. I'm not doing spicy ramen video.
No. I'm like making ramen.
Making ramen? Are we talking like homemade ramen? Or are we talking?
Well, not.
I'm just gonna throw a giant wad of dough in there and just hope for the best. It's like, yeah, it'll sort itself out. No, but if you want the weight of my heart, extra rare steak is how you do it.
Still mooing?
Oh yeah. Just take a spoon and just dig a portion out of the cow and just serve it on the plate. I think it's a little more pain than that.
I know it's not. I wouldn't say it's bad.
It confuses me though.
It does confuse me. Yeah, I'll give you that. It does. It's very confusing.
Some doesn't.
What you get to read it this time? What's on the? What all is?
The ingredients?
Yeah, read us off the ingredients. If there's any extra.
Sugar, corn syrup solids, which I've never heard of that. Whey, creamer, coconut oil, corn syrup solids again.
Solids.
How many corn syrup solids are there? Sodium caseinate, a milk derivative in parentheses.
A milk derivative.
Dipotassium phosphate, more sugar. Why are there multiple?
Different types of sugar, don't you know?
No, but there's a comma on both sides of the sugar, which means it's its own standalone. There's 2 sugars in here.
It is great value.
Honey powder.
Honey powder, now that's good.
Cellulose gum, which doesn't sound that great. Just looking at soy.
Soy lectin.
Yes.